Today we will visit a boat named Lady Labber. She is a Marquis 690 that was built in 2007 in the USA. This boat is in perfect condition and now offered for sale from her second owner. Built in the USA for very high standards, and since then was constantly upgraded and perfectly maintained by her owners, with very low hours on her MTU engines. There is a long list of technical specs which I will feature along the tour. She has 4 great cabins for 7 guests and accommodation for 2 crew members. Join me now to the full walkthrough. It is going to be long and detailed. If you want to skip from one part of the video to the other, use the chapters. You will find them at the video description below. To learn more about Lady Labber, visit her webpage by using the link at the video description below, or click the card which appear on the top part of your screen. We are starting our video today from the bow. We have an amazing day here down in South Turkey. We're in a place called Göcek, and this is the view looking from the bow astern. Now, as you can see, there is a very big bimini here covering the sunbathing area. Of course, it can be folded and expose this area for the sun. This has been added by the present owner. It's not original, but it's very useful in this hot and sunny weather down here in the Mediterranean. Now, let's look down. Connected to this anchor is a ultra stainless anchor with 45 kilograms. It has a 150 meter chain. We have a xenon light here to find your way at night when you're approaching a dark anchorage, and there is quite a lot of storage space here. Let me open one of them and show you. Now, in this case, there is a benzene jerry cans which are stored here, and this is the capacity. You can put also fenders and so on. Another storage here with hose and a fresh water tab, and another one here with the Maxell 4000 windlass. All right, so we are moving slowly astern, looking at this sunbathing area and more storage space here. Very useful to keep your boat tidy. Looking at the Flybridge, which we will visit very soon, and we will go around on the port side heading astern to check the aft deck. Another identical storage space here at the port side. It's a port side, and these big windows of the helm station. Now, here you can see the condition of the gel coat. The boat is from 2007. She just finished her winter maintenance on the hard, and she looks pretty much new. The gel coat looks shiny, alive, in very good condition. Teak decks, as you can see, has been treated with the Teak Wonder special oil to keep your decks fresh and nice, and they look pretty much new and healthy. Same for the big windows and the joinery of the windows. You can see it here all along. The boat has been treated very well during her lifespan. She's sold from the second owner who bought it from a good friend of him, and both have very high standards to keep the boat in very well condition technically and aesthetically. And here we are at the Aft Deck. It's a beautiful Aft Deck, nice solid wood teak table, as we can see here. We will visit soon the interior, but before that I want to cover everything that we can see outside. We have a control station from here, very useful for stern to mooring, with the bow and aft thruster controllers and with the throttles. Here in the side we have a boarding gate, which will be very useful for a alongside mooring. Now the boat has a complete set of upholstery. It is stored now here. It is brand new. And we are moving slightly astern, and let's check the water platform. First we can see the dinghy, again with a new upholstery. She has a 50 horsepower Yamaha engine, also with some sun protection with the upholstery, tailor-made. And let's see how this water platform moves. Here we go, just like that. Now I'm not going to launch the dinghy, but it is going much deeper until the point which the dinghy is floating, and this is the way to launch your dinghy. Now we will head up to the Flybridge to check it. Down here there is another access to the engine room with a ladder, which is very useful when the sea is high and it is not possible to enter the engine room from the back. And we are heading up to check the Flybridge. It has this molded non-skid, which is in very good condition as well. And let's check what we have all around here. And we will start from the aft part of this Flybridge. There is a sunbathing area here with a mattress, a matching mattress on the deck, and another sitting area. Up here there is extension of the bimini that can be stretched back and provide additional shading to this area. And if we are here, we can have a quick look at the navigation equipment. We have two VHF antennas, one there, one here, some light, big LED lights which can light the back part for stern mooring, and two radomes for the satellites. One of them has the satellite receiver for the TV, the other one is actually accommodating the GPS antenna. And of course we have the Raymarine radar on top of everything. Now we are moving back and forward, and we can see this beautiful sitting area here on the Flybridge. This area will sit around 7-8 people. Moving forward, this is the door which will lead us with the stairs into the salon. It's an additional access to the Flybridge. And on the port side, there is a very well equipped wet bar. We have here a barbecue from Gaggenau with 2 stations, electrical barbecue, and down here we have a fridge. And on the other side, ice maker. Here on the top we have a sink, and we are turning the camera and moving forward. There is a great wind protection all around from perspex and stainless steel frame. And we have 3 captain's chairs facing forward. And let's go quickly and see what kind of equipment, electronic equipment, is installed here. Basically the equipment here is from Raymarine. We have 2 screens E120 from Raymarine. Each screen can display the radar, chart plotter, depth sounder, and so on. Another one here. We have the 2 controllers from the MTU engines. There are 1360 horsepower MTU engines which are installed here. Raymarine VHF and Raymarine Autopilot. And down here, of course, the throttles and the bow and aft thrusters. As we are here, we can have a quick look to the Fore Deck. Beautiful view to the Fore Deck. And let's turn the camera all the way to the back and see this Flybridge from this angle. Now the bimini above us is a huge bimini, and again this is a brand new bimini, very well stitched, very well made. And as I said, the boat is 100% ready for this season 2022. Going back to the main deck, good handlebars here, and this is a good opportunity to see the aft deck area. And we will go now and check the interior of the boat. And here we are. Starting from the salon. Great feeling of space. One large open space salon and the galley dining corner and the pilot house. Now let's dive into the details. We have a pop-up TV, electrically controlled from here, 2 switches, and facing the TV, the leather sofas, black leather sofas, large windows. And we are moving forward. Here in the starboard side There are stairs leading to the Flybridge, and just forward to them there is a dining table. Now this table can be moved. Not sure how to release it, but this can move on rails and allow more access to the starboard side. And I'm turning the camera, and let's check the galley. So let's see what we have here. We have a Miele dishwasher down here, 2 deep sinks which are very useful in the sea, and we have a stove underneath, oven from Frankie, and here at the back side we have a big fridge with 2 compartments, and down below a huge freezer. All around there is a lot of storage space, coffee and cutlery. Up here, additional storage for wine glasses, cups, and the same up there. Very nice galley facing the dining corner and with good working surfaces. We are moving forward. Here on the starboard side there is a door leading to the decks, and here in the center we can see the pilot house, which is well equipped. Additional E120 screen from Raymarine, engine controllers on both sides, autopilot VHF, and of course the control of the throttles, bow thruster and aft thruster, some switches for lights, wipers, and so on, and beautiful view for the captain to control and watch 180 degrees view all around. This is a chance to see this big volume of the pilot house, galley, and the Saloon from a different angle, and like this you can realize the feeling of this huge space which is created. Now on the port side of this pilot house there is a beautiful sitting place, which is this one, a round sitting place. You can hang around here when the boat is cruising and be sheltered from the wind, and if it's rainy, from the rain. And we will head down now to see the cabins at the lower deck, and this is the stairway, curved stairway leading us down. And let's first locate ourselves and understand which cabin is located where. So in the foreside there is a VIP cabin. That will be our first station. We have a twin cabin here. The master cabin is back there, and here on the starboard side where my finger is pointing there is another single berth cabin which we will also visit. So let's start with the VIP cabin. Now the condition of the boat inside is just perfect. There is no scratch, beautifully maintained, very clean. A lot of storage space all around. Two big windows providing natural light, and up here there is a hatch which provide natural light as well as fresh air when it's possible. Also can be used as escape hatch for safety. And there is a TV here on the wall that can be watched as you are lying in your bed. Now on the starboard side there is a big and deep storage with hanging locker, and behind this door there is the ensuite of this boat. Then again, very clean sink with marble and good size shower. And to my right, toilet. So another angle to look at this VIP cabin, and we will move back into the corridor to check the other cabins. Here on my right hand side there is the ensuite which belongs to the next cabin. Sink and good size shower with sitting option, and behind the door the toilet. And this ensuite is connected with door to the twin cabin. So basically this ensuite can be used also as the day head. And here we go with the twin cabin, TV here on the wall, one large window and hanging locker. And we will go out from this cabin directly to the corridor. In front of us are the stairs that are coming from the main deck. We are turning right, which is astern. Additional storage space here for towels, bed sheets. And on my left side, which is the starboard side, there is a single berth bed, private room for a single person. And then again a lot of storage space here for additional blankets and some very deep drawers. Same, another two drawers underneath. And from here I'm going back to the corridor, and we will now explore the master cabin. So there is a king size bed, very large bed, which is attached to the port side, and on the other side the TV is on the wall, and there is a lover seat here. On each side of this cabin there are two big windows. One of them is port light, which can be opened and provide fresh air. And underneath the TV here, again, deep drawers to store your personal belongings. On the port side, or on the center first, there is some electronics, music system, and additional storage space. And here we have a walk-in wardrobe, which is very deep, as you can see, with very deep drawers as well. I mean, this is tons of space to store your personal belongings. Now we are walking from here and going inside the ensuite of the master cabin. Very nice ensuite with 2 sinks. 2 people can brush their teeth in the morning here at the same time, and there is a deep shower here, which is also combined with a deep bath down here. And we are going back into the cabin. Another look at this master cabin from this angle. And we will proceed going back to the main deck and checking the last part of this boat, which is the crew accommodation and engine room. Now let me remind you that if you want to learn more about this boat, you can visit her webpage by using the link at the video description below, or click the card which appear on the top part of your screen. Another great look at this aft deck with the teak table and furniture. And we are heading down to check the crew accommodation and the engine room. And here we are at the water platform. It's amazing water platform. Once you launch the dinghy, you have a lot of space here for swimming. You can lower this aft platform to any level above or below the water level. So we are stepping down 3 stairs, and here we are in this modest crew accommodation. There are 2 beds here with a very small difference in level. Doesn't allow you too much privacy, but still it's giving the solution for 2 crew members. Just behind the top bed there is a generator with 19 kilowatts, which at the moment has 1,455 hours. And on the other side of this compartment there is a door leading us to the bathroom of the crew, and this one can you can take shower here on the floor, toilet and small stainless steel. And just behind this door there is another generator with the same 19 kilowatts with only 1,000 hours. Okay, so we are going back into the crew accommodation, and from here we will check the engine room behind this door. So one stair and we are inside the engine room. Let's first have a first view of this engine room. It is quite dense but still allow access to every part of it. And here at the starboard side we see the starboard side fuel tank. It is made from stainless steel and has 2,200 liters. Just in front of the camera there is the ladder leading to the aft deck as additional access to the engine room. And here we are with this MTU engine. Each one of them has 1,361 horsepower, and at the moment only 1,250 running hours. This is the starboard engine, and this is the port side engines, and they have been very well maintained over their life, again with very low engine hours, and visually also seems in very good condition. Paint has been preserved very well. Here at the center there is another generator that has been installed later after the boat has been imported to Turkey. This generator has 7,000 running hours and it has 18 kilowatts power. Moving slightly forward, on the starboard side we can see a water maker. This water maker will produce 180 liter per hour, and on the port side there is an air conditioning system, which is actually part of the air conditioning system. Some of it are hidden under the electrical panels, and yeah, now you can see that the exhaust manifolds is partly made from carbon fiber. This was originally built like this and preserved very nice. And turning the camera all the way around, we can see some additional electrical switches here, mainly to connect the 24 volts power to the starting batteries, and additional electrical panels here. All in all, the engine room is clean, well maintained, and machinery looks in very good condition. So that was the Marquis 690. She's seriously for sale. Amazing boat, American built, well constructed.